Morning, Knuckleheads. How y'all doing? I was gonna do a live today this early because I got a lot of shit that I need to take care of. But one thing that's always been getting my ass and it's pissing me off even more. The more I see this shit, the more madder I get. And I'm not one to sit there and hold my peace. I'm here to tell you how it is the way it is. If you don't like it, tough shit, it's done. All this gay shit, if you're gay, that's fine. I don't care. What you do on your own time, that's on you. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing, hon? All this transgender shit, all this LGBTQ, whatever fucking else alphabet bullshit that they're adding to this shit, they're adding to our kids. They're destroying our kids. Hey, Steve, how you doing, brother? But like I said, every time I look at shit, every time I see news feeds come through my lives, every time I see the news, I see our kids being attacked. Gay pride shit. They're only going after our kids. Adults, that's one thing. I don't care what you do as an adult to another adult. That is on you. But just with the last 2 years or so, the school shootings have increased. There's other places that they could shoot up, but they're attacking the kids. All these gay pride shit, going after the kids. I am fucking fed up with this bullshit. Like I said, if you're gay, that's fine. That's on you. What you do with another adult, that's on you. But when you fucking around with a kid and you trying to destroy these kids, fuck you. I will rack your head so fucking far up your ass you'd be smelling your own turds. Every time you'd tongue wiggle, you'd be kissing your own tonsils. I'm fed up with this bullshit. I'm fed up. We need to stand up right fucking now. We need to protect these fucking kids, not destroy them. We need to stand the fuck up right now. How you like me now, you bitches? Like you said, I do not care if you are gay. I do not care if you are transgender. I don't give a fuck what the hell you are. But when you go after these kids and you're destroying these kids on purpose, you're trying to get them to follow your agenda, you are a fucking adult. What pathetic, pansied ass, frickin' twat waffle agenda goes out deliberately to destroy a fucking kid? Fuck you, bitches. I will not stand by. I will not stand idly by and watch you fucking agenda bullshit, fuck nuts, destroy these kids. Hey, Molly brother, how you doing? Hey, Matthew, how you doing, brother? See, like I said, I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care if you identify yourself as a fucking toaster. As long as you do not target these fucking kids. I've had enough of this bullshit. I will not ever be nice to a person. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care how big or bad you think you are. I'll bury your ass in the fucking concrete real quick. I'll give you an offer you cannot refuse. Just today alone, I have had at least 20 different videos of different deals where all these LGB, whatever fucking alphabet they want to add to this bullshit, are targeting kids. Kids. You guys don't want shit pushed down your asses, but you're putting your shit on us. You're putting all that shit on our kids. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to go to your places and I'm going to bring my fucking Bible. And I'm going to bring my sage. I'm going to bring my fucking peyote. I'm going to have a party at your fucking houses. We'll talk about my culture, my beliefs. Hey, Babette, how you doing, sweetheart? You know, I'm not one to sit there and hold my peace. Like I said, I don't care if you guys hate me, like me. I'm not here for the popularity because I at least have the balls to say something about this shit. I at least will stand up and I will make my voice heard. I will make a difference for these fucking kids. I will put my life on the line to protect these fucking kids. I will give my last fucking breath to protect these fucking kids. Will you put your life on the line to take these kids? I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of respect. I'm a man of trust. When you go after these kids, trust me, I'm gonna be at your back fucking door. School boards all over the fucking place destroying these kids with their fucking useless agenda. School boards are not teaching these kids how to survive in the real fucking world. Oh, it's okay. You could identify yourself as a fucking Cuisinart. Fuck you guys. Hey, Dragon, how you doing, sweetheart? Like I said, this bullshit needs to stop right fucking now. We need to start standing up against this bullshit if we are going to have any civilization left. This country, my country, my country, thousands of years way before fucking Columbus ever was a spit in his daddy's lips. Parents need to start grabbing some fucking balls and start teaching these fucking kids. Parents need to start protecting these kids instead of adding to their bullshit. Man, what a fucking day to wake up. I've already been riled up this last week. I've been fighting with the government. And yes, the government knows who I am. They're scared to death of me because they know I'm one that will show up at their doorstep at any given damn time. When I speak, they get nervous. I'm going to go to all these little fucking places. I'm going to put these little cocksuckers in their place. And I don't care how big or bad you think you are. You come against me, you come against me. You don't come against my kids. You don't come against my grandkids. You don't come around any of these fucking kids. Oh, yeah. Just as Matthew just said, the corporations are pushing this shit as well. Bud Light, I'm going to give you an example for this agenda bullshit. One, this Dylan Mulvaney fucking bitch. He's a useless cocksucker as I ever fucking could be. See, it's not the fact that he identifies as a transgendered bitch. Oh, bullshit. There's more to him than that. He was acting like a 12 or 13-year-old girl. Which, what does that do? That brings in the kids. Targeting children for adult beverages. Now, does that seem a little bit fair? Does that seem a little bit cool? Does that seem a little bit right to you? All these little corporations are going after our children to demoralize them, to devalue them, to give them nothing. Hey, Gabby, how you doing? You know, like I said, I don't care if you want to come against me. I will fight tooth and nail. I will sit there and I will laugh at your dumbasses. But you go after these kids, and I've said this multiple times, many years, many decades. Come against these kids? Oh, hell no. My gloves are off at that point. And they should be. I'm going right by a place today that's targeting our kids, specifically our kids. Pride Day. Fuck you and your goddamn pride bullshit. Fuck you in the ass with a swore cactus. Like I said, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. That's cool. That's on you. But when you're targeting kids and you're forcing this shit down these kids' throats, bullshit. Fuck you. I don't have to be nice. I don't follow your agenda. I don't follow your suit. I don't give a rat's fucking fair ass what you do to me. What you say to me, how big or bad you think you are. You step that line, I don't have a problem crossing it. I'll call you bitches out every damn time I can. But the thing is, you're targeting these children. You're going after these children. Our children, our grandchildren. Are you big enough to come against me? Are you strong enough Are you brave enough to come against me? I sure hope the fuck you are. I'll drop you in a fucking heartbeat. I'll throw you through that wall. I'll be nice about it. I will smile the whole entire time. I will even have a beer while doing it. But I will be nice. See, like I said, I have had enough. Hey, Grizz, how you doing, man? Good seeing you. Hey, everybody on Discord misses you, man. Like I said, all this shit needs to fucking end. If no one says anything about it, that's on them. But me, you better believe I'm going to stand up for these kids. You better believe I'm going to stand up. I'm going to make my voice heard. I'm going to rock those cages. I'm going to rattle them bitches until they fall apart. I'm going to make it known these little bitches better be nervous when they see me. They better change their fucking direction. Our kids need someone with reason. Our kids need someone to stand up for them, to give them strength, to give them hope, to give them some sort of inspiration, knowing that they can make it in a cruel, fucked up world that's controlled by greed, corruption, and twat waffles that's destroying it. Exactly. See, I'm never too far from my gun. But see, they will pass laws against our guns because guns kill people. No, the assholes in front of it are behind it, holding the guns. Kills it. My gun sits not too far from me, and I've watched it all the time. I've had people come and go all day long, every day. My gun hasn't shot anybody. My gun hasn't killed anybody. I'm still waiting. Gun control, those laws are only to keep the honest folks honest. Just like locks. Everybody locks their doors, but yet they're always robbed. You know why? Because the locks only keep honest folks honest. Criminals, they don't care. They don't care one bit about your laws. You don't have to leave, Shador. Like I said, you don't have to leave, Switch. I'll catch up to all the deals here in a second. Like I said, I'm just today alone. I got several deals. I got several different videos sent to me. I got several different emails sent to me. Our folks that are looking out for our children. A couple of them did it just because they want to see my goat. Well, they got my goat, but it's in the wrong direction. Oh, yeah. She's like, said, I don't care what you are as an adult. I don't care. You're trans, great. Be the best you can. You're gay, that's fine. That's on you. As long as no children are harmed. Lesbian, same thing. I don't care what you are as an adult. That's on you. I don't care if you're a drag queen. I've got several families that are drag queens. I've got several families that are gays and lesbians. I've got a couple of kids that are gay and lesbian. I don't hate a person because of what they are. I care more and get pissed off about the person's actions they take. Like I said, you're going against fucking kids. The government is going after our kids. Corporations going after our kids. And they say they're woke? Fuck you and your woke bullshit. If you were woke, if you guys were woke at all, you would see the destruction you bitches are doing. You would sit there and see this fad that you bitches are following would be ending real soon. Because you're following like sheep for the slaughter. I won't take that at all. I won't take it. I'm not a sheep. I eat sheep for fucking breakfast. I'm a wolf. I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle first. Sheep are my prey. See, my problem is that I have this malfunction. I don't have a filter. I don't sit there and say, oh, golly gee, I'm sorry, but I just can't say that because it might offend somebody. If I offend you, what I'm saying, what I'm speaking up, then you need to check your balls. And you need to slap your parents for raising a fucking pussy. Because it's not on me. How you take what I say is on you, not how me. See, my other problem is that I at least have the balls to stand up and say something about this shit. I care enough for these kids to say something about this. I care enough to sit there and put my foot down and say enough is enough. I care enough to put myself out there to at least let these children know they have somebody at their corner that's going to be there at any given damn time. Like I said, where's your balls at, boys? I want to see more people take their balls off their earrings and put them where they belong. Start standing up for what's right. I want to see more people stand up, give these kids some hope, start teaching these kids what's right. What's right to stand up for what they believe in, other than being forced into being gay, lesbian, transgender, what the fuck ever else as a kid. Let these kids grow up to be kids. I had a couple of kids sit there and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we were laughing at that." It's like, no, 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 don't be afraid to be laughing. Don't worry about being yourselves. They looked up at me and said, "What?" I said, "Hey, I love hearing you kids laugh. I love hearing you guys smile and playing up." And this lady that I've never met sat there and was really shocked. "Hey, process brother, miss you, man. When you coming down to visit?" "I know. I got to go up there and visit you guys." But like I said, this lady, I've never met her before, was shocked because here I am sitting here telling these kids I've never met before that I'm glad to hear them laugh. They can make all the noises they want to, having fun. And I told them if there's any problem, they can come to me. And mom sat there and she's like, "Wait, what?" And I said, "Yeah, if you guys need any problems, if you guys have any problems, don't be afraid to come in here. Hey, process, I'm always here for you." Yeah. And I'm here for any one of you guys here that comes into my chat and all this. Within reason, because there are a few people in here that comes into my chat just to watch and lurk and try to cause problems. But I'll even listen to them troll bitches themselves. I'll listen to what they have to say as well. But like I said, we need to stand up for these kids. Every day, kids are losing themselves. Every day, these kids are afraid to say something. Every day, these kids are forced into shit they should not even be near. Hey, Angie, how you doing, hon? You know, I may be leaving here before too long because government pissed off the wrong person. I just got a few things that I need to take care of here before I leave. Because, see, I need to stand up for these children. If no one else will, you better fucking believe that I'm going to. See, if the more I get to stand up for these children, the better. Because that means that I'm doing my job as a guardian. See, me being a guardian is very sacred to me. When I give my word to protect somebody, when I gave that oath to defend those that cannot be defended, to give strength to those who need strength. When I gave the Soldier's Creed, I meant every ounce of that. Perfect timing. Hear that, bitches? Your time is coming. Like I said, I don't care what happens to me. There's nothing on this planet that hasn't been done to me already. I have done some very stupid shit in my life. I've earned the scars on my body. And if I die during battle, then Great Father will have one more admittance. But I guarantee you there'll be a whole lot more before I leave. Because I am pissed to the point of where I just don't give a fuck. And I have nothing to lose. I have absolutely not a fucking thing to lose. See, I am proud to have been called an outlaw, a rebel, a recluse. All these other shit, the government's called me since I was a kid. Before I even joined a motorcycle club, the government already called me an outlaw, a rebel, an anarchist. I defy authority. Because I've always stepped in their toes and I've pissed in their Wheaties all my fucking life. And I will continue to piss in their Wheaties. Because what they gonna do? Take away my birthday? Oh my God. Threaten me with a good time. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and open up the panel.
Ghost, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Flossie, sweetheart, how you doing, man? Hey, Process. Good seeing you again, brother.
Yeah, I've had some things happen recently that were real terrible, real terrible, real terrible. Uh, I don't want to bum out your trip. I enjoy where the conversation is going. You might not have anything to lose, but if something happens to you, we lose information. So, you might be willing to give everything, but remember that we're listening and you're still giving information to us.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now
Hey there, Linda. How you doing?
let me tell you what happened real quick, and then I'll climb off. But the 15th of the month, my old lady, which was just basically a friend of mine that used to ride behind me, she took my 45 and she shot herself in the head right in front of me.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I've been going through some hell. They moved me into like some state assisted living place, but I'm going through it. I'm going through the motions. I didn't want to bum out the panel. I didn't want to bring it up. I don't. It's not
Hey,
something that.
you know I'm here for you, brother. I mean, you got me on Discord. You can reach out to me any damn time you need me.
Yeah, but
It don't care what I'm facing. It don't care if you think I'm sleeping or not. You need me, reach out to me.
this is the coming up to the end of Men's Mental Health Month, and you're damn right. We need to protect the children because we're losing culture. Not only are they stealing our culture, they're removing it. There was a new bill passed about Native Americans where they can take the children and put them into a Christian home. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if anyone knows about this bill yet, but it passed. And so they can come in and take Native American children and move them off the res into a Christian home. And if they do that, they are going to completely annihilate the Native American race. They're
they've
going
been
to,
doing that for several hundred years now.
yeah, but this last one is real serious, and we need to take a look at it. If you haven't heard about it, look into Native American children being moved into Christian homes off of the
Oh
res
yeah,
to take them away. They've been doing it since they invented the fucking reservation. They're afraid of the horse people. Um, wash day, wash day.
what's that? Mahane Chehe.
Yeah,
Nashna.
but dude, I love you, Ghost. I, I just keep a blessing going for me and keep protecting them children because we wouldn't be adults and guardian. and men or women if we did not stand up for the youth and the education of the youth in a proper way, as well as taking care of our elderly, who we could learn a lot more from if we would just fucking listen. Now,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to tell you guys on the panel today that I love you. You're important. You matter. You're special. We need you. Don't be going doing anything fucking drastic. And if you need anything, we're right here. Reach out and you can communicate to any of us. We would be glad to talk to you before something fucking serious happens.
Yep.
All right, man. I just wanted to come on and say my 5 cents.
Hey,
And
you're always welcome on my panel.
I love you,
Always.
buddy. You're always welcome in Idaho. Whenever the motorcycle's ready to roll, you're here.
Well, I got everything prepared except for one thing, and that's one thing that I'm lacking, and that's the tags. Motor Vehicles hasn't given them to me yet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you'll get those tags soon enough, and hopefully through maybe some donations through here, people might be able to send you some money for the extra fees and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that you go to the end of the earth to protect the people that need protection, the weak, the youth. But at the same time, you got to remember when you say you got nothing to fucking lose, we got we got your information to lose.
Yep.
We
Oh,
can't lose another
I ain't
brother.
going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, I love you
I'm
guys a
too
lot.
stupid to give up.
I love you guys a lot, and I'm happy to come on the panel. And thank you for the time that you let me have. And keep your prayers going. Let's keep protecting the youth. Perfect timing. Take it easy.
Well, hey, like I said, process, you're always welcome. Anytime, my door is always open 100%. You know, and see, I value my people, my brothers, my sisters, my friends that come here on this chat, that's got me on Discord, that I'm always in their lives, talk with, like Motor City, Grizz, Babette, Lisa, all them that come up here on this panel. I care for. Because see, I don't hang around with douchebag twat waffle little skimpy little twats that think they're bigger and better and badder than everybody else. Just because they got a keyboard, they can hide behind it. Nah. See, there's a difference between those little bitches that hide behind the keyboard. All right, Gabby, you have a good day. Y'all are welcome anytime. Like I said, come on panel. Process, my heart's out to you, brother. You know you got me any day, night. If you need me, you holler out. Even if you think I'm sleeping, reach out to me and I'll be there for you. Those that know me that I don't sleep very often or don't sleep very much if I do get sleep. You see, like I said, the difference between me and these little keyboard pansies out there, I put my foot on that road. I make a difference out there where it's needed. I stand my ground. I'm not scared of any bitch out there. I've had some of the biggest, baddest people on this planet try killing me several times. And failed miserably. Failed miserably on many years of trying. See, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, what's the problem with your Discord there, brother? But see, I don't hide behind a keyboard. Yeah, it's an extension to who I am. All right. I will give you a call here shortly once I get done. Because you know I got your number. But see, I don't just hide behind a keyboard. Everybody that knows me knows I'm the same exact way out here as I am right here. Everybody knows that I'm not scared to stand up for what's right. Not for what's right now, but for what is right. I will give my voice. I will give strength to those who need it. I will listen to those who need it. Might have to refresh, Babette. But when all you see in the news is school shootings, innocent kids, innocent children, our future. Our future. Our future leaders. Our future lawmakers. Oh shit, oh shit. Y'all need to behave now. We got Motor City here in the deal. For me, there may be hope eventually.
What's going on, Ghost Eagle? Man,
Not much.
I couldn't agree with you more on protecting the children and shit, man, but I'm kind of tired of America, especially American men that sit here and fucking cry and bitch about their guns being taken.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't taking nobody's guns. If they fucking started on one end of my street at 6 Mile and went to 7 Mile and tried to take guns, you know how long it would take the fucking city to erupt in a war with the police by the time they got to 7 Mile?
Mm-hmm.
Guns would be being fired at the fucking cops. It would fucking be all-out war would start happening because the whole country would spread. The news would spread. They would say, oh, they are coming for the guns. The guns are being stolen right now. They're going house to house. And you know what? There'd be a fucking uprising like you'd never fucking seen before. So that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, the cops know better than come to my doorstep. When they come to my doorstep, they sit there and they are mellow and nice because they know better.
We just had a 6-year-old shoot his 1-year-old sibling, a 6-year-old.
Oh, shit, that's not cool. But see, like I said,
I don't know why my internet keeps dropping. Sorry.
Like I said, they're targeting our kids. What a better way to do shit by targeting them. To pass their bullshit laws. Get everybody scared.
You know this gay shit too? I'm tired of hearing people talk about gays. Because when we were young, our parents didn't talk about things and we didn't know about them. We talk about gays more than we talk about fucking our infrastructure. We talk about gays more than we talk about educating our kids. And you know what's happening? Our kids are getting stupider. Our infrastructure is falling apart, and our kids are still being molested by men.
Exactly.
We need to start putting men under the jail cell when they molest a kid.
Yep.
Not now, in it, under.
Yep. As you say that, I will say something real quick. See, I told a federal judge in front of the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, the CIA, and several other police departments, give me 5 minutes with this child molester. He has over 20 years of child pornography, sold children into sex slavery. I'm asking a federal judge to give me 5 minutes with this bitch in front of court. And I'm saying, like, come on, you're going to go after these kids? Fuck you. I'm the haymaker. I will make sure you know what fear is.
And the problem is we're not trying to solve the real problems. No, so the less we solve the real problems, the more problems we have because we're not trying to solve the real problems.
Yeah. Yep.
When people keep bitching about shit that has nothing to do with the future, nothing to do with our country. Our country's falling a fucking apart, and worried about women, having abortions. What's that going to do for us financially? Is that going to get anybody out of poverty? No. We're worried about gays. Is that going to do anything for our country?
No.
No. Let's see. Let's build a wall. You know what walls are made for? Prisons.
Mm-hmm.
They're locking us in. We have to get a passport to get the fuck out of here now. Now they want to put walls up around us to lock us in?
Mm-hmm.
Think about those things before you start wanting to throw $16 billion on a fucking wall that ain't going to do shit but sit there.
Oh, yeah. And see, one of the things that we've talked about many years is the fact that most of the aliens, illegals, don't come across the border. They fly in.
Hey, and Ghost Eagle, you're a Native American, my man. How long have Americans been crossing the Mexico-United States border? Before Europeans ever got here.
Even before the Vikings got here.
Exactly.
Exactly. But you know what's bad is in order
white
for
Europeans don't want nobody in here.
Yeah.
And do I resemble that comment? Oh, maybe I do, but I don't agree with it. I don't agree with these fuckers wanting to close up everything, and then we're the ones stuck here.
Yeah.
We can't get out. But we're going to save the world by not letting another million people in.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. These fucking people have lost their goddamn fucking minds. They're lost. Our politicians have got us so fucked up in our heads that we're fighting each other over stupid shit while they're running away with their pockets full.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And see, they're trying to destroy us from within. Any good soldier knows the best way to destroy people is not to come at them face to face. They come in from behind. They attack from the inside, and then they work out.
And you know, I don't have all the questions. I don't have all the answers. But damn, man, I think we talk too much about a lot of things where our kids are hearing us, and we keep bitching about the nonsense. The less anything really gets done.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm tired of hearing. I haven't seen a fucking gay person in fucking I don't know how long. I'm not worried about gay people. I'm worried about the motherfucker that's going to shoot somebody tonight.
Oh yeah.
I'm worried about walking fucking 2 miles without getting shot or jumped. That's what I'm worried about. If I had a child that was a teenager, was walking these streets at night like I used to do, they wouldn't live.
Oh yeah. Well, back in our day, we had more acceptance. You know, we accepted a person for who they were. You know, and we all stood together when time needed us to stick together.
Most of the time, you're right. Yes.
And we didn't have as much fear as these kids do today.
I think we instill it, though, into them, Ghost Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I think we instill fear into our kids. And it's not just the movies. It's not just the newspapers. It's not just the media. It's us.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
How many people are on YouTube right now talking about this gay agenda, this, all these other little stupid things when we could be concerned about protecting our kids and worried about taking care of our kids instead of sitting online bitching about it.
Yep. Discord is something for, it's almost like Skype.
I mean,
yeah.
it's sad when the kids don't even go outside anymore. I mean, my neighbor's kids are in the backyard, but I know damn well you won't let them play out front like that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You can't no more.
Yep. See, that's one of the reasons why I stated that I fight the government as well. You know, because I stand up against the government where it needs to be. When I go into my offices where they're at, I make them bitches nervous because they know I don't care one iota about their agenda's bullshit. Because I sit there and I put them little bitches in their place.
Your people stand for principle and real morals. Yep. And that's one reason why the white politicians they fear Native Americans. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
They got toys coming over the fence. They're throwing stuff back every day.
Hey, Streets, remember, you're not going to be ridiculed for saying what you stand for, what you believe in.
Oh no, there's some things that I oppose that you're going against, but I'm not really concerned about gay people.
I'm not either, except for when it comes against the kids.
I think it's wrong for what I think is wrong about that stuff is that the politicians are pushing this agenda on us, where that's the only communication that's being heard is about gays, when we should be teaching our kids other things. Because remember, I said in the chat, our parents used to never talk in front of us about certain things, and we never knew them. Now we talk about it walking into the store, running down the street, in the grocery store, online. Our kids hear it every single fucking day, everywhere they go. So guess what? They're going to become gay. They're going to try it out because we're telling them about it. We need to shut the fuck up and stop bitching about that shit, man. I'm sorry, Ghost Eagle, but I don't think it's right for us to sit here and complain about that.
Oh no.
And I agree with you. If somebody wants to be gay over there. Don't bring it near my kids. Which I don't have kids, but I don't want it near anybody's kids.
Yeah. And see, that's one thing that pissed me off, because the government is pushing it for a reason. School shootings.
Well, they want to blind us. So they don't do nothing. Hey, I don't have to vote on an infrastructure bill if I'm bitching about the fucking gay guy that I've never seen before.
Yeah. Hey, Parasola, how you doing, brother?
I mean, trust me, I have one gay friend in my whole life that I knew of. We knew he was gay when he was young, and guess what? We were right, he was gay. But I've never seen him do anything to a child, never heard of him do anything to a child. I don't think he's ever had a gun. The guy could probably get beat up by a girl, no offense, and I don't mean no bad things I'm saying about that, but I mean, the guy is no harm, because he's probably more afraid of us than we are afraid of anything. We've already pushed these people into a fucking hole in the ground. They're not going to do anything. Besides, some of them do. Don't get me wrong. But what percentage is it? 0.05%, which is probably what? Less than 1 million people, when we have 50 million, or who knows how many million, maybe 5 million, 10 million males molesting their own kids. Their own kids.
Yeah. Yep. And that's one thing I just absolutely cannot stand. And see, one of the things that I've stated was that the government is trying to blind us when they're trying to focus us over here. We need to look over here, because this is what the government's really trying to do. That what's that word?
I'm tired of the left right bullshit. I'm so tired of the politics of nowadays.
Yeah. Well, as an old Apache saying, right wing, left wing, same bird. It cannot work without one or the other. They know what each side is doing at all given time. There is no distinction between both. You cut one off, you're killing it, because now there's no power. There's no power whatsoever.
Yeah, I want to know, what backdoor deals are these people making between each other? It's like you said, they know what each other's doing. I can sit here and say what I say to you, and then backstage go, "Hey, Ghost, well, I don't agree with what you're doing here, but I'm going to let you do that as long as you let me do this." You know, and that's the deals they're making back in, back room. And they just push it through, and then we have fucking no say of it.
Yep. And you know what's funny? All these smear campaigns are federally protected. They do not have to be accurate at all. There is no truth whatsoever in it. And this is a federal law.
I think, this is just my opinion, but I think politicians should be banned from attacking their opponent with slander.
They should.
Let's deal with American citizens' problems. Let's deal with American problems. I don't give a fuck what Trump thinks. I don't care where he shit last night. I don't care what he ate 3 weeks ago. I don't care about fucking Joe Biden, and I don't care about his kid doing crack.
Yep.
I care about you, and I care about the people in the chat. I care about my neighbors.
Yep. And
I care about my fucking
America.
country.
And I'm neither nor. I'm not a demon rat nor a Republican. I'm an American, and I will protect my American people. I stand up for them. I give them the voice. That's why I said when I walk into these offices, I make them bitches nervous because they know that I'm coming in to kick ass, take names. And I don't have bubble gum.
I don't know when the last time I had a piece of bubble gum.
Yep.
Yeah, Ghost Eagle. I don't know what's going on with this country, man.
It's going to shit. And you know what? I don't blame the politicians. I blame the people for allowing it.
I agree with you. I mean, I blame the politicians to an extent because of what I just said. They shouldn't be able to bash each other. They should have to. If you keep bashing somebody, you keep yelling. If I kept yelling at my neighbor, calling them names every other day, do you think we're ever going to have anything good to talk about?
No.
That's what's going on right now. We have no decorum. We have a schism. And that's why people are running around, civil war, civil war, civil war, civil war. Fuck you and your fucking civil war. I'd like to see you bring fucking 100 of your friends come down here in Detroit and see what the fuck happens. You're not going to go home tonight.
Yep. Yeah, and see, that's one thing that I said, earlier in my comment, I sat there and said that I may be taken out, but I'm going to take a whole lot more before me.
Exactly. By the time they get to my front door, I'm taking at least 5 to 10 of them.
Mm-hmm. And see, I don't have to be in the same town to see them. If my scope sees you, means I can shoot you.
Well, that's why I said the thing about the politicians can pass laws to regulate guns and shit. Fine and dandy, but you're not going to take them. Because if they started down the block, by the time they got to this little block here, the people would be out shooting out their windows at the feds. I'm not bullshitting. If they're going in, sweeping house to house, I'm telling you what, it's going to be bad news. It's going to be bad news on the horizon.
Yeah.
It will either be martial law or we will turn into a fucking authoritarian state or whatever it may be.
Yep.
Because the people will uprise. I'm not a big component for waving my guns around, but they sure in the fuck ain't going to take the one in my house.
Nope. And see, one of the things that it states is we the people. Keyword, we the people. Not we the sheeple.
Yeah, but there's a problem with that line, we the people. They forgot the people that they fucking.
No, he froze up. Bro, we lost your motor. Is it me or did we just lose motor?
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back, brother.
Did you hear that? The only problem about we the people statement is they forgot the people that we killed to make that statement. And then and then unfortunately they put the Native Americans on fucking reservations and everything and excluded them out of society, which is that's the sins of our fathers. And we keep practicing it, and it's disgusting in my book.
Oh yeah. And see, that's why I said we need to stand up and fight where it needs to be. You know,
I agree.
And as folklore states, as our hey Winter, how you doing? As our as you say, prophecies come true, we are on the 7th generation. We are starting to take things back. More Native Americans are in offices where they need to be.
Not enough.
But not enough. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're taking back little by little, how we take back. And if it wasn't for us, Native Americans, these little white bitches wouldn't be here.
If it wasn't for Native Americans, the first settlers would have died here. Native Americans knew the land. They knew the crops. They knew the animals. They taught the white Europeans how to survive. And I don't know anybody that says that.
Oh yeah. See, the white man has always destroyed what they feared. Always.
It sure in hell seems like it, doesn't it?
They will eradicate anyone that opposes them.
Yeah, what is
when
the
they're
deal
scared.
with that?
When they stand
I've
up.
noticed that.
Yeah. And now, I'm not saying all white people are bad, just the same as I'm not saying all Christians are good.
Neither am I. I agree.
You know, there's good and bad in every aspect. But see, when I target them, I'm targeting the ones that are destroying this country.
Yeah, the individuals, not just the whole group.
Yeah. Because I got great white friends. You know, I got friends of all color all over this world that I'm glad that I met. Because, see, as Native Americans, we don't judge a person by their color, their skins. We judge them by their actions they take. All cute puppy.
He keeps following me around. I can't get rid of him. I wish people would sit down and fucking relax and have these kind of conversations. And I mean, I'm not the most comfortable when I'm talking all this shit, and I do get riled up. But if you can't have some kind of decorum, I mean, you have to use your brain though instead of using your mouth first. You have to think about the shit. You know, I mean, a lot of people nowadays are just running their mouth, repeating the same fucking bullshit they heard from somebody else. Do a little goddamn research. Take a look around. Fucking walk down the street in the middle of the night and see what the fuck happens.
Yep. And see, that's why I stayed. I go, I'm not just on here. I'm not just this way out here on this little keyboard shit. I'm the same way, if not worse, out there where it matters the most.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm a nice guy on here. A lot of people do. You didn't know my past.
Mhm.
You don't know the
Some
shit that
know
I've
my
seen and done.
Mhm. There's only maybe
Not proud.
about 6 that comes onto this panel that knows more about my past, where I come from, where I stand, where I sit there, and I've knocked on a few doors and dotted a few I's. And hey, far left, how you doing, brother? You know, but I don't have a past. My past cannot haunt me, hurt me, destroy
Yeah.
me at all because I don't live there.
Yeah.
I don't live there.
You know, and the one thing I can say, I've done a lot of bad things, but I've never maliciously hurt somebody. Never maliciously went out of my way to fuck somebody over, rob them, steal from them, con them out of their fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But I've done some bad shit when I was younger.
Oh,
You know,
oh, I've done plenty of bad shit.
I have no criminal background, you know, at all, besides puffing a couple joints.
I do, but I don't. See,
I mean,
my records are sealed.
well, you're lucky because being a Native American and all that. In that instance, you're not lucky to be a Native American in our country, but you're lucky in that instance that you have what they call like it's not. I don't want to say qualified immunity, but you have this certain protection. You're a protected citizen because of what we've done to the Native Americans.
And you know what's bad is if I was to go to England again, everybody loved the fact that I was Native American. I had the feathers in my hair and all this other shit. They loved it.
Oh
When I
yeah,
went
you're
to
like a
Japan,
movie star over there.
same thing. I walked down through there and they're going, no, no, no. It's like, no, 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 no. I'm not Godzilla. That's my brother. He's over there. But, you know, as a Native American, I'm more welcome at other people's countries than I am my own. We have to have 2 different IDs just to get back onto the reservations.
Yep.
We could leave. We have checkpoints. In order for us to leave, we show them the IDs, give them a description, what we're going to do, where we're going to be at, and all that. When we come back to the reservation, we have to show both IDs to even get back onto the reservations to show that we actually belong there.
You know, it's been decades since I've been up to a reservation near Lake Huron. I have a question for you. Does a white man have to have 2 IDs to get on your land? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit?
During the pandemic lockdown, the Navajo Nation was invaded, supposed to be all locked down. Navajo Nation was influxed by white travelers with COVID. There's more deaths on the reservations than almost anywhere else.
Yeah. I heard there was really bad problems down there right next to Arizona, New Mexico. There's a lot of problems with the COVID down there with the Native Americans.
Oh, yeah.
I remember reading all that.
Hey, Jamin, brother, how you doing, man? Oh, yeah. And see, it's supposed to be all completely locked down. No one enters, no one leaves. But yet, it was fine for the white travelers to go, but we couldn't leave. We didn't get the stimulus checks. We didn't get the help. We had other natives gather together, bring us food, bring us water.
You didn't get a stimulus check? Not one?
We
I don't
did
know how
not
many
get
they gave
shit.
out, but I only received one. But
We
that's
did not
pretty
get
fucking
shit.
disgusting.
Yeah. That relief funds that they sat there go, oh yeah, we're gonna go over here, you know, we're gonna bring these people food and water, da da da. They forgot us. They forgot the Native Americans. They forgot that
Where's
we
that
even
sentence at
existed.
now? We the people.
Hmm.
That's why I was talking about that sentence. That sentence only is for we, our people.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
Hey John, how you doing?
I hate to say that, but
yeah, and one of the things that gets me is that the other people don't know about history. I'm going to hit another nail. I'm going to hit something really hard again. Hitler and their concentration camps, they were founded because of us, our reservations. He said that was the perfect way to get what he wanted.
you seclude the people that you don't like in one area, and you can feel free to do whatever you want.
Yep.
It's what they do with they try to do that here and keep poor people poor.
Exactly. And that's all it is.
Now there's more cities that are poor than you can think of because they didn't care about the poor. So why bother with the rest of the people that are falling behind? Let them all get poor. And that's what's happening.
Look at Portland. Portland used to be a striving velocity of influx of intelligent people. We're hardworking. They made a difference. Now it's one of the biggest shit shows in the country. There's more.
You got to watch the purse. People. You got to watch who's controlling the purse. It's not really about all the politicians or the left or the right wing. It's who's controlling the purse and what are they doing with the money in the purse? Are they giving it to the people or are they giving it to the other people?
They're giving it to the other people.
They have been.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the cities have crumbled.
Oh, yeah. And see, like I said, I stick against the government. I will put them bitches in their place every chance because I'm looking from the outside. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at what they're doing, but not just here. I'm looking over here as well. Mm-hmm. And my grandma always told me, you ever want to find the answer to anything, follow the money.
Yeah, they always say follow the money.
Follow the money. Because the money will always tell you what's going on.
Yep.
And so I look, like I said, they're focusing us on here. They're making us focus every day. They're hitting us. Bullshit. While they're over here, that sleight of hands, that old magician's trick where they say, oh, here you go, da, da, da. Well, over here is the real issue.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. See, I've got two eyes to see both directions. I'm not a unicorn or cyclops, excuse me.
I just seen a picture on a news feed on YouTube, bridge in Montana. It's a bridge that's for a railroad track collapsed, and the train fucking was on it and everything. And what are we doing? I mean, that bridge probably needed to be rebuilt 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I mean, they're too worried about other things. They're too worried about how their taxes. They're too worried about their guns. They're too worried about gays. But here the roads are falling apart.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
see, that's what I said. The governments want all of us to focus right here. And that's where they have majority of everybody.
look at the shiny object.
When they need to focus over here.
Yep.
You know, because
Yeah.
when I talked to the government last time, I had that bitch almost in tears, and that's a grown ass adult man. I'm sitting there, I threw him under the bus and ran him over with a steamroller. And I told him, I go, you guys are invading our rights. You guys are breaking the federal law. You guys are breaking every ounce of the aspect of what you guys claim to uphold. And I go, bullshit. I go, I'm not one that's going to be nice. I'm not going to be one to sit there and kowtow, go, oh, well, the government said I need this. Like, fuck you. Don't
You know,
piss me
there's
off
one
to the
thing.
point where I show up at your fucking doorstep. He thought I was kidding until I showed up at his doorstep. It's like, hold on, can I call you back in about 15 minutes? The guy goes, yeah. I was at his doorstep within 10.
You know, that is one thing what you just said about rights. I think that's one of our biggest problems nowadays. We're bragging about our rights while we're trampling on others.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I mentioned that earlier. When I
We
said
preach.
you guys are sitting there throwing shit at us, but yet we can't throw shit back at you because that's violating your rights. You have the right, you have the right, but we don't. It goes both ways. It goes not just for one, but for all. You know, I didn't fight for my country. I didn't bleed for my country. I didn't get sent through hell to sit there and have one person stand up, say, oh, it's my rights. You don't have rights. Oh, bullshit. My country, you're in my country. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to have the same rights as you. And everybody else that calls my country home has those same rights.
You know, that's the one thing is, and I've always said it, if they sit there and tell you have rights, you should understand that you really don't.
Oh, yeah.
Because you should already have them rights. You shouldn't have somebody having to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't have the right to hurt nobody, steal from anybody, touch their children, walk into their home, whatever it may be. But don't sit there and tell me I have these rights and these rights and these rights unless you don't want me to. Because that's what we're coming down to. It's coming down the pike, you know.
Well, it's just like that dog. You know, you sit there and you put a dog on the leash. You give them a leash that's 20 feet long. Everybody move around freely, and then every day you shorten that length. That dog will get used to that short length. Every day you move it even closer. That's what they're doing. My laws are the law of the land, not white man's laws. My laws, my rights are far different from what the government tells me I shouldn't have.
Well, you have a greater respect for what you have also, and what is free to you. You know, the only problem is others are trying to keep you from getting as much as you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I told the government, I sat there, the government bitch, he sat there and he goes, well, if you don't comply by this, you're going to lose everything. It's like, dude, go ahead. Take everything that you say I have.
Yeah.
It's not going to bother me. I could live off the land with nothing. I've done it before as a kid when you took my shit from me when I was a kid.
Wasn't I saying that on a live?
My happy ass.
I was saying that on a live or somewhere. I said, if I have anybody on here, I'd like to be with Ghost Eagle because he's a man of the land. He knows how to survive.
I go out in the middle of the woods and I see food. I see shelter. I see medicine. I know what food not to eat, what food to eat. I can sit there and instantly see the tracks for the food while everybody else just sees weeds, trees.
Yeah. And there's things you have to do to survive. You have to have fire. You have to have shelter. You have to have water. I mean, there's things that you have to do on a daily basis. It's not given to you out the faucet. It's you can't turn on a stove out in the woods and get fire. You have to be able to do that stuff.
I had a couple of people sit there and ask me where I was doing one night. I said, well, I'm going hunting. I go, hunting for what? Go for food.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm going out for deer hunting. Why didn't you just go to the grocery store, buy it like everybody else? And I'm going, well, do you know where that comes from? Well, yeah, the store brings it in. It's like, you really don't know, do you? Well, you go to the store, they got it plentiful, It's like, okay, when does that run out? Oh, well, it never runs out. I go to the store all the time. They got plenty of it. It's like,
as long as the shipments keep coming.
Well, yeah, but as of late, you see more and more shelves empty.
It's true.
And who are they going to turn to when all that shit collapses?
I noticed after
people like me
pandemic,
that knows the land.
I noticed after the pandemic, more grocery stores do not know how to keep an organized stock on the shelves. Before, we had no problem doing it. But after it's like during the pandemic, they forgot how to count.
Well, they're counting the wrong things.
It's crazy.
And I sit there and I keep telling, during the pandemic, when all else fails, who you guys going to turn to when all this shit falls apart? When all this shit you guys are trying to fight for, where are you guys going to turn? To people like me that survived not only these streets, but out in the woods, that lives off the land, that sits there and knows what to do to survive with nothing. See, I'm not a government handout bitch. They're scared of people like me because we are the real people. We are where the rubber meets the road.
Take care of yourself and you take care of your own, without question. That's one thing some people, they don't really understand how to do. They're always in somebody else's business. When they can't even take care of their own.
See, I've had my nose broken several times. You know why? It was in someone else's business.
You're probably right about that when it comes to me too. Being a bouncer and everything, some of those issues I should have stayed out of.
Oh yeah. See, one of the greatest jobs I ever did, other than being a personal bodyguard, was an enforcer. I loved that job.
Oh yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. But you know what? I'm protecting vulnerable people.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm doing good for somebody.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling when somebody turns to you with a huge smile and goes, "Wow, thank you, man. I don't know what would have happened to me there, you know, or I could have died, or I was getting my ass beat, by 3-4 guys, and nobody else was helping,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And see, like I said, I'm not just the internet keyboard warrior. I've got miles on those roads. I've got decades on those streets protecting those that can't protect themselves. I bring the fight to them. And we need more people to stand up, say, hey, this is where it is.
Yep. Problem is too many people fucking turn their head and walk away. Or they pull out their camera nowadays.
I was just getting ready to do that.
Yeah, I seen you pull it after I was saying it. I see you pull the camera up. I was saying it, and then you pulled it up. I was like, yep. We were both thinking the same thing. Too many nosy people. Yeah. They want to be nosy, but they don't want to be helpful.
They want that 15-minute fame.
Glory. They want that 15 minutes of fame.
They're doing it for clickbait. That's all it is. I was sitting there on a river just up outside of Mount Hood. And I'm on the other side. There's this dude that's sitting there on the opposite side having a severe seizure while in the river. I'm going down, and all I see is people like this, and they're closer. And they're going, oh, and they're trying to stretch to get that extra view. I get out of my little raft, and I'm swimming my ass off against the strong current to save that dude. And all I see is raptors sitting there going like this with their phone. I'm going, hey, can you guys help me a little bit? They go, oh, well, we can't. They can put your fucking phone down, you bitches. And I'm sitting there, I'm holding on to this dude so he don't drown. And I'm sitting there, it's like, fuck you guys, you're fucking bullshit. This is not fucking YouTube. This is not fucking TikTok. This is a person's life. Oh, well, we don't want to get bothered, And I saved him. Paramedics came, took him to the hospital and all this stuff. They made sure that he was all right. We get to the landing. Those same bitches with the cell phone comes up to me, sits there, goes, oh, hey, thank you for saving that person's life. It's like, no, fuck you. You guys didn't help me out. I'm struggling. I'm one-legged. I'm helping this fucker. You guys, oh, I don't want to miss my next shot. I might get 50 cents for making this video on TikTok because I'm a fucking loser.
Yeah. It's very disheartening when you see people like that. I went to my buddy Al's place. He lives out the Macomb County somewhere, and his double wide trailer's got a creek behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And the back deck, he's got, there's 30, 40 people there, all out and back partying, barbecue, having a good time. You can look right across this creek. There's a trailer park over there, but there's a park between us and the trailer park. There's a big park there, and there's 10, 12 guys, young men, not, grown, but I mean, they are grown, but they're young. And 2 guys approached them and walked by them. Words were exchanged. They start beating these 2 guys. These 2 guys are running, and they're getting beat up while they're running. Well, they're running down the end of the creek on that side. I took off, ran, I don't know, like 12 houses all the way back down, let's say down to the corner where the bridge was, and crossed the bridge and met them guys in the parking lot at the park.
Yeah.
And them two guys were being attacked at the car by all these guys. And I ran up to the first one and shoved him right to the ground. Fucking.
Yep.
And I turned to the other guy. I said, "You keep off of him." I said, and then the other guy, like, he's going to start fighting one of the two. I said, "Get in the fucking car now." And he jumped in the car, and the other ones are approaching. And all of a sudden, here comes the people that I know. Finally, like 2 minutes later, they're all running behind. You know,
And
it's like, you know, nobody was going to run and help these guys. Everybody was just standing there.
Oh yeah. And I don't understand that concept. You know, I mean, like I said, everybody wants to be that badass until a real badass shows up. Then they're going, "Oh well, you know, if I would have been," and it's like, no. You guys were there. You guys fucked yourselves up.
Yeah.
You guys showed your true colors. Step aside. Put your earrings and covers off so we know that you're really a douchebag. You know, you're a little pansy ass. If you're going to be a badass, then be a badass. Not just a keyboard pansy. Not to sit there and grab this little fucking thing right here.
Yeah.
And go, oh, wait,
well,
do it again. I missed that shot. Oh, do it again. You know,
it's good to have it on film, but you need enforcers. You need protectors, you know.
Yeah. That's why I've got the Guardian name. I ran from that name. I ran from it. Years. I did not feel I was worthy enough to have that name.
Yeah. I never really felt like I deserved it either. Because I was one of the people always being jumped. But I was the one that would always have to fight, so I was used to it.
Yeah. I hate violence. I hate fighting, but I'm so good at it because I have years of experience.
Yeah, you've had years of being beat down, so you're used to you're beating yourself upwards now. You're like, I'm done being beat down. I'm taking the fight to them.
I tell people, I go, if you want to fight me, make sure you end it quick, because the longer it goes, the more I'm going to enjoy it. The more beating I get, the more I'm going to smile. And when I smile, your ass is done. You better run, hide behind your mommy's skirt, and have her change your diapers, because I'm going to beat you like your mama should have.
Yeah, I better not get that chance. But nowadays, like the last 10 years, like my last few years bouncing, and I would tell guys, I'd say, yeah, you might beat my ass in a 5-minute fight, but you better take me out in 2, because them are the most crucial ones. That's when I'm going for you. Because I'm not going to play. I'm too old to play them games. I'm not here to fight you 15 rounds. I'm going for the knockout or the takeout as soon as I can, because I don't want to fight that long no more.
Yep. Dude sat there and he found out very quickly not to drop me on the ground, because he sat there and goes, "Oh yeah," and he sit there and he had a buddy of his trap me on the ground as he's coming down. I grabbed a hold of his leg and I twisted it clean up, and you can hear his knee snap. And I came right down the back of his thigh, full knuckles, right in the back of his thigh. And I'm sitting there, it's like, dude. As I'm sitting there, I'm pounding the crap out of his thighs. Just right at the lower part of his back, all the way up on the side of his spine. Not the spine itself, the muscles alongside of it. And just as I came up, gave him a karate chop right to the back of the neck, just right here on the shoulder, where the neck and shoulder meet. Now, bring it.
Isn't there a Native American saying about a warrior is not the bravest and the strongest? The warrior is the one that is not afraid and is willing to do battle or something. I don't know how it's said precisely, verbatim, but there's something like that. The one that's scared and will run into the fire is more brave.
A true soldier will not run because of being scared. A true soldier will be scared, but yet will still be there to fight.
Yep.
And we will defend those. I mean, we all have fear. We all have fear.
Yeah.
And if you say you're not scared, then you're lying through your teeth or tooth, depending on if you're Florida or not.
It's true. It's very true. Trust me, I went into many fights going, oh, fuck, I'm getting fucked up. And still just fucking kept going.
I got kicked in the neck by a guy that was 7 foot tall, probably about almost every bit of 400 pounds. He was built just like Andre the Giant. I knew I was going to get my ass kicked. But he found out I hurt him just as much as he hurt me.
Yep.
And what I told when he kicked me in the throat, I stood up and I says, okay, bitch. Boom. Open palm, certain area, he shit himself.
Yep. Babette knows of somebody that we know that this guy was gonna he threatened my life and everything. And he said, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming, you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm gonna come and get you. I said, well, I know you're gonna fuck me up. You're gonna beat my ass. I said, there's gonna be an ambulance to come pick me up, but make sure you understand there's gonna be two. One's gonna be there for you because I'm gonna get you before you beat me up.
Oh yeah. And see, like I said, I sit there and I'm not just a keyboard soldier. I'm not a keyboard warrior. My streets, my knowledge is out there.
Yeah. God damn, hot breath. Hot breath.
Man, dog's breath so bad I can smell it over here.
I mean, it's hot, but his breath feels like it's twice as hot. Come on, get away. Go on.
Yeah.
Man, I wasn't sweating until he started breathing on me.
Yep. That's what she said. But see, like I said, we need to stand up more and fight where it needs to be fought.
I think we need to start acting like men instead of a lot of people talk like men. And it may sound like we're talking like men and running our mouths, but I have plenty of proof. Babette will stand up for things that I've done in my life. She was around when we were kids. She knows. But you have to face your fears sometimes.
Well, and see, that's all I've ever known. My grandma and grandpa and my great grandpa always told me there's two kinds of people in this world, either a victor or a victim. Either you're going to be a victim, cry at every little turn, and you're going to run from everything, or you're going to be a victor and you're going to stand your ground and you're going to fight even if you're standing alone.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And he goes, you got to face your fears. Everybody's going to be afraid. Everybody is scared. I mean, I don't care how big, bad you think you are. You're always going to face fear. But a true soldier, a true battle-ready warrior will be scared, but yet fight.
I think that one of the biggest issues is trying to harness and control that fear. Because the more you let fear bother you, the more fearful you will be. Sometimes you have to, like I said, run into the fire without thinking about it. It's going to burn you. Use your brain first. How do I get in and get out without being burnt as much? I don't think you heard me. I think that's one thing on when I've dealt with certain situations, no matter what little or how much fear I've had going into the situation, is you have to learn how to harness and control that fear to move past it. And if you let that fear sit in front of you or in your brain, the more you'll be fearful.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because it's like what's his name said, one of the presidents, the only thing to fear is fear itself.
Yep.
You have to be
fear has never accomplished anything but destroying the people. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're doing. They're giving us fear factors. They're making everybody afraid to do anything. We cannot even fart without offending someone.
Hell, we can't even say certain words without hurting people's feelings, without causing a fight. It's like, wow, it's a word.
Exactly. It's like, did I touch you? Did I slap you like a little bitch? No.
I can say every word in the English language, 250,000 words, and not one of them can hurt you right now. Yeah. Not one of them. Not one of them.
Okay, try two. You know, if one word can't hurt me, try two. Then I'll really feel that pain. I will feel that suffer. I will go behind that bar and I will kick my ass because I'm just a pussy.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do get upset with some things people say, but they don't hurt me where I'm going to go, well, you can't do that. Can't ever say that. You know what I mean? Really?
Yeah.
That's where we become. We're too sensitive.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rob, how you doing, brother? Yeah, and I told this dude, he sat there and he's getting all bent out of shape. It's like, dude, I got tougher skin on my balls than you do your whole entire fucking body. He's like, what? It's like, I got tougher skin on my balls than you do your whole entire fucking body. Grow a set. You know, take your balls out of your ears, stop muffling the noise, put them where they belong to be. If you're going to be a man, be a man. If you're going to be a bitch, continue to be a bitch. But don't be one if you're the other.
I was sitting, I don't go over to this channel a lot. I'll go over there and lurk. I won't comment in the chat. Rarely. I have probably about 5 to 10 times, all the times I've been there, I've said hi, or whatever. No. And this guy is up on the panel, and there's a lot of shit talkers over on this channel. It's a channel you don't know. You might have been there once, twice, I don't know. But a lot of people don't know the channel. And a lot of shit talkers, a lot of brave, mouths up there. This guy's talking all kinds of shit, putting people down, and then he's sitting there with his like a polo shirt, plaid, and you can see, and he's showing it off. He's got a bulletproof vest on. He's sitting in his home. I'm like, who in the fuck are you so afraid of that you have to wear a bulletproof vest in your living room? And then you're sitting there talking shit.
I had on my motorcycle, I had a sticker well, a patch more or less that says, "Is your head bulletproof?" Tailgate me and find out.
Thank you. I'll shoot you in your kneecap fucking 5 times and then shoot you in your other kneecap 3 times and see how you feel. See how good that vest is going to do you when you're on the ground, me stomping on your head.
See, Rob brings up something really funny. Sat there and I was asked earlier, if I was to ever date a woman or get married to a woman that couldn't cook, it's like, hell yeah, at least I know I'm not getting poisoned by her dumb ass.
As long as you treat her right.
The lady that asked me just started cracking up laughing. She sat there, she's like, oh my God, that's just funny and shit.
Well, it's always nice to have a good woman around.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been so long since I've been with one. I'm wondering if I screw up, having that intimate moment, and all of a sudden I start barking, trying to chase parked cars. I'm so bad, I'm bad at flirting, winks with both eyes.
Yeah. Yep. What was the saying? It'll make you brave. It'll make a dumb man brave.
Oh yeah. As you asked my car, because where in the fuck is your brain? I was like, brain? I thought you said train. I took the scenic route down.
Brain, I left that back in the bed.
Mm-hmm. He goes, where's your brain at? Well, what are you thinking of? It's like, well, I'm sorry, but I lost my mind. He goes, when? It's like, when I lost my virginity. He didn't think that was funny, but I was laughing my ass off. I do gotta run real quick. I gotta make a few things I gotta do.
All right. I appreciate you letting me up.
Hey, anytime. I will go on. I'm going to go on live tonight when I get home, but tonight is going to be a comedy night.
Oh, okay. You doing it on the other channel or this one?
Well, I'm going to do it on this one, but I'm going to upload a few videos to the other one because I don't have the ability to go live yet on that one because I don't have enough subs yet on that one yet. But tonight we'll have a whole night of comedy, just crack up, joke. Let's see how bad we can be.
Every time you come over in my chat, man, you can always post your links anytime, Ghost.
No, I'm starting to go on to that one more on certain channels, like Devo's, yours, and some of the others, because there's other channels that I don't want even to touch because I don't want their little peepaws to.
Yeah, well, you're going to get the trolls anyways because, there's lurkers and they're always going to hit that link and fucking subscribe.
Well,
you know how these fools are.
Oh, yeah. But see, I'm gentle on here, but when it comes to that, on that channel, we're going to make fun of them. We're going to bash them even harder than we do now.
Yeah, now we're just speaking our mind. Wait till we release it.
Oh yeah. Yep. But anyway, like I said, I got to run. I got some important things I need to take care of, and
we'll be talking to
you. I bypass this one section of town where if I go near, I know I'm going to be needing bail money come morning.
Well, you have a great one. If I don't see, I'll probably see you tonight.
Oh yeah, you guys will see me tonight. It ain't going to be a bad thing, but it's going to be fun. Tonight's going to be fun. Um, Depending on what happens, I will let the community page know. I will post on the community page what happens, so that way y'all could be there and stuff like that. Um, More than welcome to come on in. My panel will be opened up and just have a shooting a breeze,
All right.
having fun and all that stuff. So, but as I close this great discussion down process, you've got me on Discord. You need me any given time. You've got family here. We may be bikers, but we're not alone. We do this together as a family. We are a brotherhood. Means we're close. We help each other out. We are not gangbangers. We are not the government.
Family.
Yes, we are family. We stand up for each other. We help each other out when needed. Hey, Tito, how you doing, brother?
Yep. I'm gonna drop off. I'm gonna let you say your piece. Love you, man. Right. You have a great night.
Thank you too, brother. But as I always end up this, as I always end my deals, it don't matter what cut you've got on, whether it be one piece, diamond patch, two piece, three piece, mama's patch, it don't matter. No patch. You're out there riding those roads. You're getting that wind up. You're being free, living your life the way you want your life to live. You've got our support here 100%. Just the fact that you are out there riding the wind, expressing your freedom. You got our salute. You got our hearty support here 100%. And it don't matter what branch of service you are in, will be in, or was in. You've got our support here 100%. Whether it be the Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, Air Force, Army, you got our salute here 100%. Now, as today goes on, I want you guys to think of one thing. Sleight of hands. The government is having this minority, I mean, they're about this big, but yet they're this big. The government's trying to focus us on one thing. Try to focus on over here, where it needs to be. They're over here. Look over here. Don't be afraid to stand up for what's right, not for what's right now. See, we need more people like me and Mother, Alyssa. That's not afraid to stand up, to make our voices heard. Even if it seems wrong for someone else, it's right. To stand up for what they believe in. They're not afraid to speak their mind. And everybody knows I'm not afraid to speak my mind. See, like I said, I am not a keyboard warrior. Out there on those streets, I'm even worse. When I face these government bitches, I put these government in their places because they work for me, not me working for them. I don't need their handouts. I'm not sitting there like this little bird going, oh, come on, feed me, please, feed me. Fuck that shit. I've lived off the land all my life. I grew up in the deserts. I grew up in the woods. I grew up in the mountains. I don't need government assistance whatsoever. To survive. I've survived more hell than most people ever realize. I'm still here to tell my story. I'm still here, scars and all. because I don't give up. I don't give in. I will not conform. I will be that outlaw that stands against the government, that will fight the government every turn. When I walk into my office, it's not theirs. I put them in there. It means it's my office. We put them in there. See, I'm proud to be an American. I am honored to be an American. And I don't give a rat's ass what color you are, what country you're in or from. If you're cool with my country, if you're cool with me and my family, I'm cool with you. But if you're a douchebag, like I said, I don't care what color you are. I'll call you out on it. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. I don't care if you're transgender. It does not bother me whatsoever. Trust me. I would be a hypocrite to ever think that. And I don't care for hypocrites. But see, my kids, I've got a couple of gay kids. They know when they fuck up. I tell them they fucked up. Not because they're gay. It's because they've done something to fuck up. And see, just because I go after a person doesn't mean that I'm going after being a transgender, gay, lesbian, whatever. No. I'm going after your actions for going after these kids that are targeting specifically these kids. You're destroying the foundations of what it is. You're destroying the fabrics of life. How can we sit there and be able to create a better future if we're trying to destroy it now? How can we sit there and create a better life for each other if we're trying to destroy it? Where's your balls now, boys? Where's your balls at now? You can come against me all you want to, and I will laugh at you every time. I will take the beatings. I will take being cut. I'll take being shot. It ain't the first time, it ain't gonna be the last time. I've been shot, stabbed, hung, electrocuted. Both times I care to count. I broke every bone in my body. But I've defended those that never could, that didn't have the strength to defend themselves. I've sat there and I've done what I needed to do to protect the weak, the innocent. Am I perfect? No. Have I shed innocent blood? Yes. And that's on me. I don't blame someone else for my stupidity. I take my actions myself. But stand tall, everybody. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. If they're offended, then that means that you're doing something right. And don't change because of someone else tells you to. As an old Native American saying, we are the change we desire. We are the change we desire. And I want to thank the new subscribers that came in tonight. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys very much. I respect you guys as long as you're respectful to me and those that are on the panel and in chat. But here, we run on respect, we run on trust, we run on loyalty, we run on honor. If you want someone to respect you, then you got to respect others. It is not forced on us. We don't force things here. I don't care, like I said, what gender you are, gay, lesbian, you're always welcome on my chat to be yourselves, but always be respectful. We love y'all. We love y'all. Be safe. Take care of one another. Make sure you do something to make yourself smile and laugh. Because laughter is one of those hard things that's coming in short supply.